Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Small Business and Assistant Treasurer. Will the Minister update the House on the government's plans to improve the superannuation balances of Australian women? How will these important reforms help Australian women be more economically secure?
The Minister for Small Business and Assistant Treasurer.
Another great question from the very hard-working member for Robertson. And the hard-working member for Robertson knows that this government, of course, has a plan to have a very strong economic future for all Australians, but particularly for women. And one of the features of our budget and of our government is to make sure that we change the superannuation system so that women can save more for their retirement. We are providing flexibility and more incentives for those women to save for their retirement, because we know that women are more likely to experience interrupted work patterns. That can include taking time out to care for children or to care for loved ones. That contributes to women having lower lifetime earnings and therefore lower superannuation balances. We know that on average women retire with around 35% less superannuation and they outlive men. But knowing these facts, what has the Turnbull government decided to do about it? Well, we have acted. We have acted to allow women to make catch-up payments for their superannuation when they return to the workforce. They'll be able to use the unused parts of their concessional cap on a rolling 5-year basis if they have balances of less than $500,000 in their retirement savings. So, for the member for Robertson, this will actually help a constituent like her constituent Amy, who takes a year away from work to care for her baby and earns no income that year. Then she can contribute up to $50,000 concessionally the following year when she returns to work. Now, we're also extending the current spouse tax offset to help families to support each other to further accumulate superannuation savings. Now, if her constituent Amy goes back to work part-time and she earns less than $37,000, her partner Steve is able to now put money into her superannuation account and get a tax offset of up to $540. We're also supporting low-income earners who are more likely to be women to accumulate superannuation through the low-income superannuation tax offset. This replaces the low-income superannuation contribution, but it deals with it through the taxation system, not the payment system, as those opposite would like, and it helps around 2 million Australian women, because women should not be economically disadvantaged. They should not be economically disadvantaged if they have interrupted work patterns, and this government is determined to make sure they are not, and it is determined to ensure that women can save for their retirement and can have a strong retirement income. That is what we stand for on this side of the House.